So this is the Dwarf Marauder list that I kind of threw together. I tried actually. It took quite a long time um, messing around with dwarves in the deck builder today, this morning. Like I said, I tried to include Broover and Munro and along with the Marauder package, and it didn't look good. It just looked like it didn't have any control. So in my opinion, Forge, if like, what's the reason you're playing Forge other than the extra provisions? The big benefit of Forge, in my opinion, is this card. This card point slams for like 14 plus points because you play Forge. And if you don't play Mahakam Forge, you cannot play this card. I don't think Mahakam Forge's upside is abusing Francesca. How are you abusing Francesca? If you want to use, if Forge is a reason that Francesca is being abused, then she's playing another Tempering. Like, you play Francesca while you have Mahakam Pass on the board already. You have this artifact on the board, right? And you have this leader. You play Francesca and you activate her right away. That's what abusing Mahakam Forge for Francesca means, is that this leader helps activate her on the same turn that she's played. But what are you getting? You're getting her playing a Tempering. You're playing Tempering off of Mahakam Forge and Tempering off of Mahakam Pass. And she's going to play a Tempering. And so at best, she's a 14 for 9, if not a 12 for 9. Right? She's like a seer, yeah. She's a seer that costs 5 extra provisions and gives 3 more points. That's not good. That's actually quite bad. So I don't think you really have that much synergy with Mahakam Forge and Francesca Findabar. Like, if you want to get good value from Francesca, you still have to float the Francesca with Mahakam Forge. You float her and then you trigger her the following turn. Yeah, sure. But then what is the difference? Like, what is the upside of playing Mahakam Forge for Francesca? You can already do that with other leaders. For example, Guerrilla Tactics, the Alzer double GN Francesca deck, doesn't play Mahakam Forge, and it has a great time with Francesca. Francesca lives a bunch of times in that deck because of Engine Overload. It has nothing to do with Mahakam Forge. You don't need this leader to synergize with Francesca. That's my whole point. Francesca can be a great card. She doesn't need Mahakam Forge to be a great card. And Mahakam Forge doesn't really help her become a great card when otherwise she wouldn't be. Co-option based? Sorry, I'm like ranting a little bit. But yeah, I think like she can be good in a version of Mahakam Forge that plays a lot of threats, like Broover and Munro and something else. Like maybe Broover, Munro, Gabor, Zoltan Chive, and like those can bait removal away from her. But in those decks, what is she playing? She's playing like a Justice or maybe a Heatwave. All right, so this is the version of the deck that I came up with. It's kind of picked a lane, and the lane that it picked is the Marauder lane, the armor lane that goes tall, rather than the Zoltan's Company lane and the Broover and the Barclay lane that goes wide. So this way I can still have enough provisions to this version of the deck, because I'm willing to cut the wide strategy. I have enough card slots and provisions to have good thinning and some control along with points, right? I think Dwarves, the problem with trying to do everything at once is you only have points and you don't have thinning, you don't have control. This version is going to have control in the form of Eskel and control in the form of Rock Barrage ×2. Not a ton, but it's something. It gives you the possibility of killing like the 2 most important threats, or maybe the 3 most if you're really lucky. Important threats. And then it's got a lot of thinning. You've got 1 thin from Volunteers, 2 thin from the Frenzied Dow and the Rock Barrages, so that's 3. Then 4 on Eudora, 5 on Justice, 6 on Oneromancy, 7, 8 on Simless, which is for Armor's Workshop. And you might even thin 9 and thin to 0. If Mahakam Pass gets volunteers, then you would thin to 0. Dao without guerrilla tactics seem weird? No, why? It's not for Milva or anything. You have living armor to be as the first construct you play, and then Dao is the second construct you play. Dao is like a nice card for like this small construct package is really nice for this version of the deck because 1, it gives you control, 2, it gives you double thinning, and 3, it gives you a unit with very high base armor that synergizes with Chariot and synergizes with Mahakam Marauder. Dao and Rock Barrage art. Tile art matched? Huh? What makes Mahakam Pass good? Mahakam Pass is just very cheaply costed for what it does, and it has extra synergy in this deck because the armor, the 2 armor that you get from Tempering is almost always going to be at least worth 2 points, if not more, since you can stack, like, if you give 2 armor to the unit that has the most armor, then Mahakam Marauder, each Mahakam Marauder you play is boosted by 2 more, and Dennis is also boosted by 2 more. So like the 2 armor that from the Tempering could be worth 6 points, could be times 3. And Mahakam Pass also gives the dwarf that it spawns on deploy 4 armor, so this could be worth 12 points. This could be worth anywhere from 4 to 12 points, this extra 4 armor in this sort of deck. So I think it's like this is probably one of the best decks to play Mahakam Pass in. Yeah, and constructs don't really harm Eskel's pool of targets. So you can't target dwarves, constructs, witchers, or elves. Yeah. You could also play Heatwave instead of Eskel, if you want. I think that's legit. That might be better depending on the meta as well. One of a Seer. Seer for Mahakam Pass. That Seer plays for 9 points only. That Seer plays for 9 for 5? I mean, 9 for 5 is good, but it's not amazing. It's a very conditional Seer to play for 9 for 5. She doesn't really get, or actually, I guess she could play for Armor's Workshop, and she'll be more. With Armor's Workshop, she would play for 4 plus 9. So like 13 plus maybe another 6. She could play for like 19, but you have to float her. If you want to play Seer for Armor's Workshop, you have to float her. And I don't really think this is a good deck to float her in. And if you don't float her and you combo her with Leader or Mahakam Pass, she's only playing as 9 points. So then I think she's not that good. What is the benefit of using Eskel? He's 4 more points than Heatwave. That is the benefit. 4 more points for the same cost as Heatwave is a lot if you're just using him for removal, for a unit removal. But is it worth giving up those 4 points to be able to deal with artifacts? I don't know. And the fact that you can't deal with certain tags, but there's not that many tags. All right, yeah, let's try. Let's try. So we're gonna remember we're thinning a lot with this deck. I wonder if we should play Tactical Advantage or we should play like Crystal Skull or even just a body. I'm too scared of some artifacts. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the meta, right? Like, for example, Mutagenerator deck should be less this season because of Temple nerf. Temple nerf kind of kills Erland Mutagenerator, so there's not going to be as many Mutagenerators, but at the same time, like, Alchemy is going to be popular, and Alchemy has a lot of artifacts that you want to deal with. And even, like, 1 Heatwave would not be enough to deal with the artifacts in Alchemy. Wait, I want to share this. I don't think this is going to be a super strong deck, but I tend to try... I tend to start with like slightly weaker decks at the beginning of day 1. And then we'll work our way up to something like maybe Henselt's Pride with Tamaran Infantry, and then Alchemy. I think Alchemy will probably be the strongest out of those three. You can play both Armor's Workshop in one turn with Simless. That's the idea. Yeah, the deck is in the spreadsheet now. Hey, Alchemy first. Okay. We have living armor. I don't think we want 2 of these right now. This combo is great. We need to get living armor, but I also want Eskel in hand if possible. This is also good. And then there's a chance of bricking, so we probably shouldn't. There's actually a pretty big chance of bricking. We've got 2 bricks from Rock Barrage, 2 bricks from Armor's Workshop. And also this volunteer brick. Okay. So, Alchemy has locks now? Alchemy has locks now. Right, camera move. Oh, thank you. I wonder if maybe we should play Crystal Skull because Alchemy has locks now. This deck doesn't really need the Chariot to play back row though, so like Dimeridium Shackles would not be... for the weak. Alchemy with Artist? Ouch. That is an issue immediately. That is a really big issue, because if we play Living Armor, he's going to lose 5 armor right away. But I think we still have to do it. Damn. That hurts. Yeah, full-blown nice. That is the Twitch Observer. No, because you see how this happens, how this works? Living Armor sets itself to 10 power first because his unit power is always equal to its armor. And then after he finishes being played and the game checks to see like what cards are on the board that trigger from this being played, and when it checks the artist, it's already at 10 power. This might be like an Arnagad list instead of a Alchemy list. Why don't you Frenzy Dow? Because Frenzy Dow would only play for 1 Rock Barrage if we don't play the Living Armor first. Yeah, this is like not standard Alchemy at all. I don't actually want to kill it, right? Like, we just... Well, if I don't kill it, it might heal. But if I kill it, he could res it again, and then that would be really problematic. I think I'd rather give him the opportunity to heal than kill it right now. You think we should have just moved it with 1 Rock Barrage and brick the other Rock Barrage? Is that what you were saying, City Moon? Am I going to play Alchemy? Yes, I will play Alchemy. I'm planning on playing Alchemy today. Okay, so the artist died. He's playing a lot of these
Oh no!
cultists. Those are his typical artist targets. I wonder if he's playing Svalblood in this deck.
Hi ho, hi ho.
So we probably want to play like I'm trying to think if we want to give armor to this or this. I think we still keep giving armor to this. Let's do this and start playing the other row at this point.
Feels like a tempt fate every passing day.
We can use the miner on the berserker. Yeah. We use the miner on the berserker, this on the living armor. Then we play Marauder, then we play Warrior, and then we play these two last. The Marauder, I want to get the Marauder... Yeah, I want to get the... We could also play Simless first. We could play Simless Dennis first, and then Marauder on this. Or Simless and then Marauder on this. Because this is going to give a ton of armor. But I don't want to go super tall on any one unit, right? I want to kind of be spread out, and this is going to be the tallest unit. By the time we're done with this round, this Berserker is going to be the tallest unit. How are we doing on bodies for later? That's something to worry about as well for this combo.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
15 for 5! 15 for 5, and that's with this taking 5 damage. Like, this could have been a 20 for 5, right? That's the whole payoff for Mahakam Forge. Is this card, in my opinion, is the major payoff for Mahakam Forge. So I feel like it would be wrong to play Mahakam Forge deck without this card. Okay, and we got to keep all 3 of these big golds. Like, we're very happy with how that round went. We got to thin with our constructs. We got to keep our big golds. We have still another hard removal. Oniromancy here. So there is 1 brick. I'm kind of wanting to mulligan because, like, if I hold this hand, I have to open with Oniro into... Yeah, like, I want this card, I want this card. And if I have to dry pass, I don't think it's the end of the world. Okay. So then we can go miner first. We're gonna push. We're gonna push with at least these 2 cards. And I don't know if I'll play this. I don't know if I will play Oniro. But if I play Oniro, I'll probably play it for Justice. Okay. Big turtle. We could Justice here. No. We want a Justice for Marauder. I think we could just escalate. I want him to sink points into it, though. I don't want to escalate so early. But I also don't have anything else to play because I don't have bodies for the Stimulus combo right now. I can also Oniro for Mahakam Pass, true. And it gives... Mahakam Pass gives a lot of points in this turn. Okay, let's do that, then. Let's do that. Another miner. Sick.
The ground rests countless wretches and corpses.
I think we just use it. I don't think we need to hold it. This deck could be playing Decoction, although if he wanted a Decoction, he could have Decoction last turn. Okay, nice. So he sinks a leader into this, and then he's gonna, what, like, Canute?
Cursed are the meek, we say.
Now this has no armor. And he didn't activate this, so do we even need to answer it right now? I feel like we don't even need to answer it right now. Let's do this first. Like, Is there any upside to answering it right now? Boat builders, but if he boat builders it, he can't canute on the same turn. His canute is not active. I think we just wait. Do this.
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one.
The question is really how much tall removal does he have? Like, what kind of tall removal does he have? Our deck plays a ton into tall removal. Like, if we really wanted, we could go super greedy, right? We go double tempering on this miner. Hey! Okay, so it's like Selfwound, but it's really just Selfwound with a battle translator, huh? Alright, let's get greedy. This is going to 22, this is going to 23. So I think we don't use leader. Because leader only gives us 2 more points, but it makes something like 6 points too tall. 6 points taller. Okay. What is this doing? Oh. Okay. So now we Escol the Sigvald, right? Because this doesn't have any value hitting this. Canute on this has no value because it's got no armor and it's not getting more armor. But Canute on this has value because it doesn't take 10 damage. It only takes like 2 damage or 3 damage. So we want to...
All right.
I could also go Zoltan and try to go on hit these 2 with Zoltan and hope Zoltan hits a 1 in 3, but that's... Even if it does hit a 1 in 3, you can res it and then still chuck this at me. I think this should be the play. We're up 40 now. And then we should just 2-0 here. And even if we don't 2-0, I think we will win. Because if we still have like at least 1 good card and carryover, you won't have much left. Nice. But you see, like, the little bit of control is important to have, because the game just has so many answer or lose threats now that you at least want some control. You don't want to be playing a deck with no control. GG's! Thanks, Bam Bam. Yeah, it was really nice holding the Escol. We ended up getting a better target for it. So many points, though. So Simless into Armor's Workshop plays for 16 points, which is not a ton. It's actually... Simless into Armor's Workshop is actually kind of low in terms of points without any other synergies, considering how much it costs. It costs like 15 provisions, right? 13 plus 2. It only gives 16 points. 6 plus 9 plus 1. It's 16 for 15, which is quite bad, but it double thins. But then all of a sudden we played like a 25-point Dennis, 25 for 8. So then you together they're like 41 for 21, which is like 20 for 10 each, 20 and a half for 10 and a half each, and double thinning. And then on top of that, it potentially makes like your temperings better because Dennis might get extra points from tempering. And then if we had a Marauder in that round as well, those Armor Workshop would even like give Marauder more value as well. And then we'd be following up with like a 17-point Marauder for 5 provisions. Remember our first decks when Simless only released and he played with 2 lacerates, right? Or you remember the Stemmelford's Tremors? Simless double Stemmelford's Tremors? Or was that some other card and not Simless? I think that was like Ithland. This was like pre-homecoming.
Save me some time.
Enslave 6. Got bricks. A lot of bricks. Okay. I think the most important combo that we want to play in round 1 with our Oneromancies, and we have some choices here, right? We can Onero for Dennis if we want to play Simless combo, We can Oniro for living armor if we want to play construct combo. We can Oniro for justice for thin. I think though that the construct combo is the most important combo to play for. What do we not want him to yoink? The Zoltan later? So I'm trying to think if we want to open with this front row or back row. Back row plus TA would be 7, no 8. Could die in a couple turns. Front row plus TA, I think front row plus TA actually. If he wants to use tall removal early, I think that's fine. I don't want him to yoink this. I actually think it's kind of bad for us if he yoinks that. This is worth a lot of points. Okay, that's fine. I was like, that's what I kind of expected, right? I was expecting Vilgefortz, but I think that's fine. I think, like, our deck is so vulnerable to tall removal that I think it's fine. I just hope he's not also playing a Vilgefortz. Yeah, I hope he's not also playing a Vilgefortz. That would be the problem. Alright, let's do this first. And then, I think Berserker armor. And then, maybe Volunteers, maybe Oniro living armor.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Okay, so it's not Calvite, it's Ivo. Ivo with Leo. Ivo with Leo and Vilgefortz. What? A trap, huh? So it's incinerating or crushing? Right? Those are the only two possibilities.
My blade. I trust you have sharpened it.
No, they will play, yeah. NG with no Vilgefortz. I mean, there are some decks. NG with no Vilgefortz. Okay, he's... let's do... I think let's get the living armor down now. And if he, say, doesn't... Oh, okay. Even if he triggers Assimilate once now, we can kill it cheaply with Frenzy Dow. I love this deck. Nice. You're welcome, Full-blown ice. I said full-blown Nice previously. Full-blown ice. It's thin first.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Ah, hit armor.
Move!
Okay, hopefully not double.
Got sand plenty in them.
Okay, so that... Oh, the combo! Shit! 9-point boo hurt, man. Oh, man, dude. That's rough. 9-point boo hurt? What? OP 9 for 4.
Fight for the Emperor and you might be freed.
Oh, dude. Double 9-point boo hurts in round 1. Ouch. Should we pass? I don't like passing against Ivo. But, like, we are not playing that many good cards left. So, let's say we play Minor. We play Minor, that's 5, and then we click next turn, we get another 5-ish, let's just say 5. So this will play for 10. This will play for like 10. And then, like, I don't want to play this, and I don't really want to play this. I mean, I could play this. If I need to win the round, I could play this. Honestly, yeah, this card is not going to be good if we don't win the round. So I think we should play.
Humans are
Oh, we can't Escal Ivo. God damn it. He's a Witcher. Okay, so yeah, we should play this in this round then. And then just like push a little bit, maybe, against the Ivo. Shorten the round a little bit. Or we could dry pass as you played this here.
right. Come on. Who's fast?
God! Berserker! What are you doing? Maybe he'll click the War Council. Maybe he'll click the War Council and go taller.
A highly curious case.
No, he's gonna click the War Council and on a 2 now. Dead. Okay. We play for 13. We're up 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. He's still gonna be ahead of us.
Sure, no problem.
But I think we still do it. We still play. And then I'll probably play the Simless if we need to. We... Okay, Vilgeforce.
Quite the menial task.
Damn. Ugh. Really bad. Damn.
You are no lunet of mine.
Oh, he's actually getting points with this too? Jesus. He needs like almost no points to get ahead. 1 to 6, 7. He needs like a 3 or like a 4 or 5 to get ahead, depending on if this hits armor or not. Hopefully it's Ivo or something good. What did that hit? It hit armor. Fucking. So like Sergeant would actually get him ahead. Ramon gets him ahead. Dude, the armor. Unlucky armor, man. Very unlucky. He plays Ramon. So he plays Ramon instead of Lydia and Lemons, I guess. Yeah, just 1 point. He still has a Stefan? He still has a Battle Stations? And then Sergeant. Hey, Paya. The card that I want to play this round is Skirmisher. I mean, I can always play it with this. So... I think this is fine.
Elven farming.
Okay. We're gonna have to open with Pass, and then Berserker, and then... Do we want to Justice this card or this card? I think we want to Justice this card. Because... Actually, maybe... Wait. Yeah, I think we want to Justice this card because we might have to play Justice later when we... Like, if we play this dwarf and he somehow kills this dwarf, then we have to play another dwarf, like, Berserker, and we don't want to Justice into Berserker. We want to just be able to play Berserker from hand.
Beneath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
Got Stefan. No more Tall Punish. Stefan Sergeants. And Battle Stations. There's Battle Stations. There's Vilga's gone. Vilga and Leo both gone in round 1. Sergeant. Leo. Cool beans. Okay. This now, right?
Dance! Dance! Dance with me, death!
Actually, maybe I should have gone this first.
Sand plenty in them.
Hold on. We could go just super tall. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's just go super tall. No more control.
Maybe the nice of the heat while I'm at it.
The revolution is inevitable, merely a matter of time.
No assimilate, that's really good. He's gonna give us all the armor value on this. It's fine. Like, we can just... Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. Now we play this.
Won't let him stand in our way. No, I will not.
We're up a lot of points. I don't know why I row stacked. Oh god, crushing trap.
First, you must learn to flesh.
Next time it'll be personal.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
It's only played for 8, but Justice still played for 14. We're up 35. I don't think his Ivo is big enough to carry this. Wait, Ivo's second. Uh-oh. Ivo's second to last. Uh-oh. There's no spores or anything like that. Yeah, we're fine. Why Ivo's second to last? I guess because he gets 1 extra point from this. That's a special. It kind of comes out to be the same. So we lost uneven, but we still win by 18. Easy. Points, man. So Eskel didn't do too much. The removal was not really necessary in this particular matchup, but we still ended up winning. You bodied Ivo? Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, right? Like, Dennis Marauders and Miners. You know how many points Miners are now? That Miner at the beginning of the round played for 5 plus 2, which is 7, plus 4 armor, which is 11, plus another 4 on Dennis. It played for 15 points. It was a 15 for 4 Miner. Miner is actually busted in this deck. And I also think like Miner was another one of those cards that did not really need to get buffed. Like along, and it's I think it's what Metallic Danny buffing all of these. Miner, Carrick Marine, Siege Support. These cards did not need to get buffed. They were fine pre-buff. And now they're just like really good post-buff. Seagull has nothing on Miner. Okay, let's not go that far. All right. Mine are 15 for 4, but very conditional. A lot of synergies required. Seagulls, 13 for 4. No, not much synergy required. Carryover component. That's, yeah. Let's not get carried away. I honestly think Skirmisher is busted too. I don't think Skirmisher is busted. Skirmisher has nice damage, but it's very easy to kill or turn off. A lot of times, Skirmisher is like your worst card in certain matchups. Like, Miner is almost never your worst card after getting buffed to 5. Favorite card, Olaf. Okay. Oh my god, the bricks. Holy. Pincer maneuver. Well, we're not getting rid of any of the bricks. We're not really thinning. Kind of sucks because we didn't draw Living Armor or Frenzied Dow. We could, I guess, Oniro for Justice, but I probably, yeah, we could Oniro for Justice. And thin a little bit that way.
My liege.
This is Shoop. Still playing Shoop. Okay, so I could also Oniro for Living Armor, because Living Armor gives me a lot of value in this round. With the Chariot, with the Marauder. That's fine. We let this live. If Mutagenary comes down, we're gonna be sad. Maybe we have to pass. Maybe we just have to pass super early, but I think we're gonna lose. Okay, actually no, maybe not. Maybe we go to like 5 cards. We go to 5 cards, or 5 or 6 cards. Make him go down some cards, but not be able to like dry pass us. Do you think if changing provisions affects draw probability? No, it doesn't. That would be weird. But I have not seen anything that would suggest it does. Gulo, remind me after this game to switch to Olaf. I'm gonna forget. Judgment? Like, is this a devotion deck? It's not Shoop? Meave Odo Judgment. Meave is scary. Let's click this now. Alright, what do we play here? I think we play the Living Armor. He's not playing Muta. You notice this? He didn't play Muta. He would have played Muta here instead of Temple, right? The Onseus, probably. What is this gonna buff? It doesn't have anything to buff this round. So I gotta try to stick Skirmisher and then play Volunteer and then play Marauder. Like this. Maybe this mixed in at some point. Maybe this. Chariot could be played. Just can't play these two, right? We don't really want to play Chariot. Okay, I'm probably gonna go turn that off.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Would be worth it. Don't want to use Eskel on that. This does look like, it looks like Shoop, but he hasn't played Muta. So I don't know what's up. It looks like Shoop, but it's not Shoop. And it hasn't played Muta. And he's playing like random knights. Random 4P knights. So is it like knights? Knights with Temple, but with also Pincer Maneuver? Anybody have any idea what this is? Miamon deck? What's the Miamon deck? Adda Draug Siege? Adda Draug Siege doesn't play Temple, does it? Pretty sure it does not play Temple. At least Kerperton's version did not. An Adda Draug Siege would play Judgment in its deck. But maybe this deck took out Judgment and put in Temple somehow. That card is it's suggesting Revenants. That card suggests Revenants or Draug or both.
Leave it to
Why do I keep row stacking? Gotta stop doing that. I think you are all right, and he plays like 5 different versions of that deck. Okay. Is Temple the most expensive card ever now? Yes, 16 provisions. The only 16p card. Did Renfrey ever go to 16p? I don't think so. We're on even. Or we're winning on even at the moment. Dwarves must row stack, it's the rules. Yeah, maybe subconscious. Okay. Right, this looks like Adda. Who plays Botchling? It's gotta be Adda. Adda Draug with Temple. Ah, no. Maybe we can play second Chariot and just double buff this. Let's do that. If it's Adda, we gotta win round 1. Dude, he might be playing Sabrina's. He might be playing Sabrina. Our row stack is gonna look real bad when the Sabrina comes down. Eee. He lost? He decided to do that, huh? Is this our best Eskel target? Cursed? We don't have a cursed unit, right? There's also Ravenin Kimbolt in some versions of this deck, and there's also going to be Meave. He's going to have a Meave. Meave can't be killed by Rock Barrage. This is 5 points a turn. I think we're going to Eskel this.
All right.
It's a little bit... Like, I like winning on even, but I don't like the fact that we can't play these 2 cards, so it can be kind of tough to win on even here. But maybe we can at least get card advantage after playing this and then this. Or maybe we just go straight for Marauder and then pass. But I'd rather win on even than lose up 2 against this sort of stuff. We're getting another leader out of him, maybe? That would be good. And then Judgment would come out. He's Devotion.
To the dungeon with him.
Hey, Yogurt. Okay, that's slow. Will we even get ahead? I think this is too slow. This plays for like 9 points-ish. As we get another turn of clicking this. Then he's gonna hit this with this and this. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do this. 19 for 5! And then hopefully we get a pass here. For 16p, I wanted to draw me 3 Gerharts every time. That's what I feel too. I feel like this card is like, does not need more nerfs. It's already ridiculously expensive, and the math doesn't really average out to be worth 16 or 17 provisions. Okay, we get this.
On guard!
We get this card.
To a duel I challenge thee!
What? Wait, what? So Living Armor's power didn't change after the duel, and then he smacked him back for 15 power. For 15 damage. Alright, he's about to get 3 points here. Play this for 7? I think we'll trade.
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
That's so funny. I think we'll just trade here. It's not gonna be much. Like, I doubt he passes here, but maybe we get something good. This card is fairly good, though. Remember, we said this card last game was 15. I'm deciding. Oh, Kimbold. Deciding Kimbold. That would be amazing if we got Kimbold. Oh, yes. What a trade. What a trade, baby.
Keep to it.
And it's all for me grog. Me noggin grog.
Bye. Got a lot out of him. Hey, Nate the Great. So he plays Kimbolt. He plays Temple instead of Judgment and Meave. And he probably still plays Siege because there's a random Ballista in there. Oh my lord. Yikes. Okay, yeah, but this deck basically has to dry pass. I think we play Berserker here. And we just get good and don't brick, right?
Dance! Dance! Dance with me death!
What do they have left? They have Meave, Odo, Draug, Siege, and regular Radovid. Maybe a Bloody Baron. Oh god. Please. Oh, wow. Whoa! Okay, okay, dude. Look at that talent. Not drawing bricks. That is really talented. How do we answer Meave? I think we maybe just ignore Meave. We can also answer her with Zoltan in combination with Frenzy Dow. But I think I'd probably rather Frenzy Dow. I don't know, maybe... Should we Frenzy Dow Revenants instead?
For me, Bilberry's honor.
Okay, Skirmisher... Oh, wait. Do we want Berserker? Do we want Berserker or Marauder? Marauder's a lot of points. A ton of points, actually. I think we ignore... I think we still want Marauder. We can try to get Berserker on this. Okay.
Mahakam!
You might still have a Baron. A little bit scary about Baron.
Try to win them all, but you won't.
Always well and
True love always finds a way.
Do they play Boiling Oils? Draug. Simless now? Do we respect Bloody Baron? Get Berserker to snipe? No. Like, if I wanted to get Berserker to snipe, I would have done that previously. I think we just go Workshop now.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
I think we do something like this. Give ourselves some options on Baron. Like, for anti-Baron. I don't know if this loses too many points. It also protects these little dudes from dying to Revenants. which is nice.
We retreat! We hide! Selfwound says!
Then he cycles some of this, but then I can kill a couple of them with this. Oh. Forgot Simless is a 1. Whoopsies. That was a bit of a troll. Simless being a 1. I should have played Simless front. Buffed him.
The morrow shall bring a better day.
Eve. Okay. He has last say. I don't know if he can fit Baron. We haven't seen a siege, but I think he plays siege. We boosted by 12. He's hovering stuff. He's hovering stuff to see like how much boost we have. Pretty sure he's got it. Oh my god.
Maybe the mags of the heat will matter.
I actually don't know why I did that. I should have done it on this. Okay, nice. We got points. We got points! No, it's all good. We got points. I don't know if there was a Baron or not. I think there should have been a Baron, but the fact that he forfeited probably means there wasn't a Baron or he didn't draw it. Baron's still... Ah, scam! I think I scammed Gulo already one time. Favorite card, Olaf. Olaf. 9 provisions now, right? Where is he? There you go. Forge buff, huge mistake. Wait, the buff to the leader? Really? Why do you say that? Because I'm on a 3-game win streak in day 1? Hopefully that's not it. Oh, just kidding. Okay, good. Gulel gets scammed by Shinryu too often. Yeah, he's not even here anymore. So disheartened by being scammed for the 50th time. All right. Oh, there he is. Hey, Glow. I mean, I don't think this Forge deck will end up being good. I mean, it's okay. It's decent. Maybe good is the wrong word. I don't think it'll end up being great. I think it might end up being good, but not great. You're playing Rogue Mage. Nice. Shackles buff is the real mistake. I would have preferred not an Elf and Onion Soup buff at the same time as Shackles buff. But I am still like curious how the Shackles buff will actually end up turning out. But it probably leans towards being too powerful this season with also the Elf and Onion Soup buff. It just gives Alchemy so many options now. You can Crowclan Druid for locks, for answers that also give you points, or you can Crowclan Druid for like high roll points. You think Soup has no impact? Really? I mean, the deck will play Soup at 4P, right? Whether or not they play Rune Mage or whatever, they'll just play a free Soup. They're not going to say no to a free Soup. Shackle covers most of Alchemy's lose cons. Alright. We're up against Tatterwing. We want Eskel for Morbid. We want Last Say. We have armor here. So let's go with trying to think about the best sequencing. Man, Pred Dive scares me. Pred Dive scares me so much. I'm gonna go Miner to play around Pred Dive, I think. Miner and then Berserker, boost the Berserker, and then Chariot. And then Living Armor. Like, if I play Dwarven Chariot back row, it plays around the Pred Dive, but then it gets just natural selection, and I don't want that. Shoop-Lippy meta. I was actually thinking about Shoop-Lippy being a nice counter for Alchemy. Holy, that was fast. Alex, thanks for the tier 1 for 64 months. Welcome back.
Shinmei.
He's leadering? Oh, because he had no insectoid in the back row. We're gonna commit.
Damn the horse son!
I don't know if I'm supposed to leader that, but I'm not. I'm gonna save the leaders. Let's hit this, you. Here it comes. Here it comes. Well, they don't have to play Argaeth anymore, I guess. Fuck! Dude, the worst time possible.
Don't make me do this. I've seen how it ends.
We're a red coin, though. We are a red coin. Well, let's just keep going. We can keep going here. Am I gonna be sad if I play this front row? I don't think so, right? I can play everything else range row if I want. Maybe I should have just played this range row, because if he does frost both rows, I want to have like this hitting armor. Oh, he just passes. Okay. Go volunteer then. What a pass. What a
We'll put Mahakam
weird
boots
pass.
to Imperial arses.
I think this is so bad for him, right? He loses up 1 after using leader charges and Lara. I can probably just take a long round now with guaranteed last say. Except I should just pass, but I have 4 bricks. Oh god, and I don't have a proactive play. My proactive play is my Oniromancy, which means that I might miss the Eskel. But what we could do is we could go Oniromancy for Mahakam Pass, or Oniromancy for, yeah, Mahakam Pass or Minor. I really, really want Last Say. But if I pass, I'm gonna brick. Like, I have a super high chance to brick. I think we play.
Wanna whip my axe?
Pred Dive. Oh, nice. No Pred Dive. Did he cut Hive Mind? No way. No way this deck cuts Hive Mind. That would be insane. Cutting Hive Mind?
That's steered.
Neath the ground rest countless riches and corpses.
Come on, 50-50, heat the shield. There's the hive mind. So that's what we're saving the frenzy Dow for. Frenzy Dow for the hive mind. I think we ignore this and we just kill. Do we need to kill? God damn it. Do we need to kill Stalker? Do we actually need to kill Stalker? Like, we're not gonna have anything that a Stalker can really hit. He has a heat wave. We have to be careful here. He does have a heat wave. Okay, I think we go this now.
Only one with no sense would trust the word.
I think we do this and this, and then we armor. Weird. Let's wait. This is kind of weird. This deck loses a lot of value without Guerrilla Tactics Shuru combo, but with Guerrilla Tactics you can't play this, so you would lose this value. Okay, so I actually think we kill this card rather than Stalker. And then we continue waiting. Don't click this. We basically have to play all this now, because we're not going to get value from this next turn. Next round, I mean. We want to play the Marauders before the Dennis Cranmer, because Dennis Cranmer boosts the unit itself that will also get heat waved and will lose the value on the Marauder. What did he play? Red Riders. So now I think we do this. I don't really know how. I gotta think about this more. How do we play properly around tall removal? Like, what is the actual right play? I think maybe it's just like, just settle for 13 points on this. Like, we're pretty.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
They can't play Igni, right?
Right! Come on! Who's
Right.
fast?
I think something like this. Just spread out points a little bit. Maybe I should have boosted it one time with one of these. I should also play this maybe next to others. No one plays Igni. I don't think so. Did he play Oniro? Because now, like, if I leader this and he has Heat Wave, then the leader is really being wasted, right? Does this only affect Dwarves?
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
Hey chat, what do you guys think is the right move? Assuming that they have one Tall Punish. Maybe they have two, maybe they have Heatwave Spores. But like, assuming they have one Tall Punish, what is the right move here? Should we just go Super Greed? Okay, I guess like we can calculate here. If he has a Heat Wave, this Frost is getting like 0 points. Heatwave, let's say we go, you know, buff 120. Let's say we buff this and then we play this. I don't think it's worth it to play Heatwave. This will still play for 13 plus 6, 9 points. 9 points, and then we can also just save this for round 3. You condone the super greed? But this is already playing, like, this thing's already a 21 Heatwave for him. It's already a 21 Heatwave for him. We're gonna make it a 28 Heatwave for him? Then he... You guys freaking are gonna be the end of me.
Maybe the likes of the heat will matter.
27 point Heatwave for him. But he needs 50 something points. He gets a Heatwave either way, but his Heatwave's a lot worse. If we don't stack the extra 5 points on our leader onto one of our tallest units, his Heatwave, like, you know what I mean? Not even a lot worse, but it's 5 points. It's basically we're throwing away like 5 points. If we leader onto something that he already wants to Heatwave, we're throwing away 5 points. Snap pass, fastest snap pass imaginable. But let's talk about this though, right? Like, I'm trying to analyze in a calm session so that I don't have to rope like this. If our opponent has 1 tall removal, leadering the thing that he already would have Heatwaved loses us 5 points. And what's the upside? Let's say he doesn't have the tall removal. The upside is we're gaining 2 points, right? We're gaining 2 points because of the armor on our leader from the Dennis. Well, if it's just Dennis, then we're gaining 2 points. But if it's Dennis plus Marauder, then we're gaining 4 points. And if it's Dennis plus 2 Marauders, then we're gaining 6 points. So it's like... even at best, you're risking... okay, but... but you're not... but it's each time you put a tempering on something, each time you put a tempering on... each tempering, right, is giving them 5 more removal, tall removal. But it's potentially giving us 2, 4, 6 more points. If we have all 3, does it make sense to do it? If we have all 3 and we put leader and Mahakam Pass on the tallest unit, we're throwing away like 10 points. And then he Heatwaves it before we get a chance to Marauder it. Then our Marauders... I think the key part that matters here is the difference between the amount of armor our most armored unit has versus the amount of armor our second most armored unit has. If the top armored unit, if the armor with the most unit and the armor with the second most unit have roughly the same armor, I think it's maybe worth to greed. Because if he Heatwaves it before we boost with the Marauders, we still have like a decent target with like 7 or 8 armor as a secondary target for Mahakam Marauder. But if one unit has like 10 armor and the second unit has like 2 armor, then when he Heatwaves the thing with 14 armor after we double leader it, we're going to be super sad because our Marauders only have 2 armor on the secondary unit, right? I think that's the thing that matters more rather than how tall the original unit is what the secondary armor target has. Leader something besides Cranmer target. Then well, that's like, so you want to have 2 units with a lot of armor that you Cranmer, and then but you don't want to target them with Marauder, or you do target them with Marauder, and you just don't care about the 2 points from your leader, don't care about the 2 points from your Mahakam Pass. If he gets out, we kind of had nothing left with Dennis basically being a brick. Yeah, we have to play the dentist. We can't pass without playing the dentist. We still have Eskel left. If it's Morvad we're up against in round 3, we still have Eskel left. But if he plays the Morbid in round 2 and he survives without it, or survives with playing the Morbid in round 2 but not the Tatterwing, and then he goes to round 3 with Tatterwing, then we lose. You still make the second tallest thing the tallest, so he doesn't heat wave the original tallest thing. Time to open VOD for analysis. Thinking about the frost procs make things more complicated for sure, but let's ignore the frost proc. If opponent has tall punish, you lose 5 points on the leader, putting on the highest card. Right choice is boosting the smallest unit if you know he has tall punish. Or just at least boosting something that doesn't become the tallest unit. Like, ideally, you have like 3 units. Ideally, the units that have the most armor are short. That's the ideal, right? That's the ideal setup. The units that have the most armor are short, but that's almost never going to happen because the units that have most armor are buffed by 5 from the Armor's Workshop. The units that have the most armor are short, and then you Mahakam pass, you tempering other short units that don't have a ton of armor. I still don't know. You think your Shoop SK deck might be good against Alchemy? I think so. It has double artifact removal and potentially 4x artifact removal since it plays Lippy. Yeah, I think so. I need a other construct. Up against lined pockets. Seen so much alchemy today. Okay. I haven't seen it. I technically haven't seen any alchemy yet, but I'm not surprised that you see a lot of alchemy. Get rid of this. Maybe get rid of volunteers. We can play. Saw a lot of Witchers. SK Witchers? Really? After another nerf? Especially when like SK has Warriors and Alchemy that got buffed? Unfortunately, because I actually played Shooflippy, yeah.
Halt! In the Order's name, I confiscate these goods.
Crap. Yikes. I mean, letting that live. I wonder if it's worth going Frenzy Dow for 1 Rock Barrage to kill this. Because Igor would be GG. I think we do it. I think I really need round control. Try to at least force a Hemmelfart in round 1. You want to play Soup? Alpha Onion Soup in the Shoop Lippy deck and beat Alchemy with it. Yo, is that a good card? Is Alpha Onion Soup a good card for Shoop Lippy? You're already playing Rune Mage. You have Best Boy, Roach, but they're not, like, Best Boy and Roach aren't that free. Whereas Crow Mother's free, and then like you've got Avlok Sage at 1 power, Ermion at 2 power.
Now this is a knife.
Three, two, one, go!
I want to play this back row because it'll die to a lot of crimes. 4P crimes, shady vendor crimes. So play front row, then Berserker. I could have also maybe considered Skirmisher on this, honestly. But I feel like if he wanted to protect it, he would have.
Baldy-faced baby.
Here comes the damnation. Bug. But he didn't click. But I can't kill it. He didn't click, but I can't kill it, and damnation's probably coming. What we could do is we could...
Elven Blarney.
I mean, I want to play this, right? Because I want to get the engine going. But I also want to play this, and then if he goes damnation... Well, what am I going to do? It's not like I'm going to kill the Fallen Knight, and then he's going to just res it again. I guess we just play this.
Blood! Blood!
We're gonna have to just outpoint. Oh, second one.
Come at me if you must. Don't
Nice.
think this sword a toy.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to just outpoint, I guess. It's gonna be kind of tough. Play another one of these, then we play Minor, then we play, or maybe Mahakam Pass first? Mahakam Pass possibly for another Berserker, but volunteer if I can. I can definitely get away with thinning one extra here this game because we didn't thin. What? Okay. So this is bad now. Yes, volunteers.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Still ahead. Wonder if I should play second chariot. I need 5 points to get ahead. It's probably not worth to play second chariot. I think we just play drummer. Not drummer, sorry. Minor.
Never ever whistle in a mine.
Minor, and then we minor the Berserker. Wait. Yes? Deck plays poisons? Possibly minor this? Mahakam Pass this? There's the damage.
Fire cleanses.
That one! He venerates not the fire!
Big. I'm actually considering Simless. I feel like our deck can kind of get a semi-decent Cranmer even without the Simless. Like, I really, really need to win this round. I cannot let him go into a long round 3 with actual Hemmelfart and Igor. We're gonna do it.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Hopefully no poisons. Does this deck typically play poisons? That's a lot of points. It's like 14 points right there. We need 8 to be ahead, 6 to be ahead. Assuming this doesn't hit armor 7 if we want to be really safe. What happened to his junior? Oh, he killed his junior. He killed his junior, eh? Interesting.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Shove those arrows up your ass!
There's no more Firesworn res targets, so we don't even want to bother hitting this. I think we play this now.
Got a hot.
Deck list? Really? You think this is the deck? You think it doesn't play Hemmelfart? I mean, everything does match up so far, but I feel like this sort of deck could play Hemmelfart very easily. Does this have tall punish? Can we just play this?
Right! Come on!
Oh, let's try to get out with this. Hopefully he'll pass. He needs 14 to get ahead. Yep. Okay. Nice. Dude, look at this. 19 for 5. 19 for 5 Mahakam Marauder. Points. These Marauders have been insane, right? Marauders have been super good. But the tall punish is really scary. Alright, we went on even. Time to bleed. Oh, wait, there is a Hemmelfart. It's at the very top of the list. For some reason, I thought Hemmelfart would be under Cleaver. Okay. What do we Escall? We Escall a Fallen Knight at the end of the round? I want to push, but how do I push? But we don't want Escall in this round. I think we do not want Escall in this round. I don't know what to play. Shoot. I didn't get to mulligan. I should have mulligan. I needed to mulligan one of the dwarves for the Novigradian Justice. Oh, this is really awkward. Passing here seems like it would be really bad, but I actually have a really bad hand. I needed to mulligan, like, I needed to take one more mulligan. I do have a really bad hand. I think we're opening with this. We might not play a Justice, which is really sad.
Gold shines brightest in the presence of fire.
He's gonna play Senior. So Senior plays for 5 plus 6, 11, 15. I need 9 points to be ahead. I don't have 9 tempo. Unless I play Zoltan Warrior. Dude. This Zoltan Warrior seems so sus. But if I want to stay ahead, I play Zoltan Warrior. Oh my god, it's so sus. I have like no dwarves left.
Come the horse son!
This Dennis is not getting any value. Unless I literally pass right now. Then maybe I can play Minor and then Justice. That still doesn't get any value. Okay. Full leader and get ahead. Right? Okay, but we know he has a Senior in his hand. We know one of his cards is Senior, which is really, really, really low tempo. Does this deck play the Brawler card? Brawl card? Tavern Brawl? No.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful.
So what's our finisher? Our finisher is in round 3 is this card, this card, and this card. This card, this card, this card.
Made a biggest
Igor,
bollocks way.
okay. Last card, Senior. Senior is like no points, right? Senior's 6 points. And he has no spenders. So can we do... Yeah, we can just 2-0 him. Yes? Just 2-0 him. Okay. Nice. Got it. Should be fine. It is Senior, right? Oh, it's not Senior. It's Reuven's Treasure. Oh, God. Oh, God. What was that? What was that opener? Congregation then? Why did he open Congregation?
Oh, you've done it now.
No! Shoot. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. What was that congregation opener? I don't get it. Why wouldn't he just open with Cleaver then? Okay. What does he have left? Casimir? Hemmelfart? He still has a Hemmelfart left. Oh god, we're dead. Right, we're super dead. He does run Igor. Oh, Igor, yeah, something. So Hemmelfart though. That's why I was saying, like, Igor, usually this deck has Igor. That's why I looked at the list and was like, oh, that looks weird. Yikes. Still out of bank. This game went really wrong. With our mulligan in round 2, we couldn't really push. Oh, infinite spender.
On the count of 3, we go in. 1, 2.
Looks dead. We're dead on board. We didn't get value with this. If we had gotten value with Justice in round 3, we would have 2-0'd him. Basically, threw the game on the round 2 mulligans. Although I don't know what I would have drawn. But if we drew Eskel, like obviously Oneiromancy is amazing. If we drew Eskel, we could have Eskeled the Cleaver, and then he wouldn't have any points after we Eskel the Cleaver. So that was Eskel was a win. Justice was a win. Rock Barrage was not a win. And then what else? Dennis would have been a win, right? So basically everything except Rock Barrage would have been a win. Knights. Can you Eskel Cleaver? No, I can't. I lied. Cleaver's a fucking dwarf. I lied. Wait, so is Casimir then, right? Casimir's also a dwarf. So then Eskel... I mean, Eskel might still be a win on Igor. No! Pain. I should have mulligan volunteer, man. With pass in hand, I should have mulligan volunteer. Okay. This is gonna be problematic. I think against this deck we can play this back row. I don't think they're gonna have any damage. Or maybe Erendite. I should actually play.
Your shield, sir.
Yeah, replace Casimir with Igor is most likely.
For the queen!
Okay. Looks like he's gonna pass soon. I wish I could play volunteers right now.
Elven blood.
It's your birthday in a week. Happy early birthday, Gulo. Someone to get Joanna to a Joanna deck to 2600. Fireball, you listening? He passed on 8. Why? What is happening? Isn't this a top 500 player? Maybe not. Maybe they climbed to pro rank already. Okay. No, stop drawing bricks. More bricks, please. Oh, Lord. If I had Simless, would I play it in this round? Probably. If I had Living Armor, would I play this in this round? Yeah, probably. I feel like I might end up playing the Frenzy Dial separately more than the Armor's Workshop separately. God! Why always punished? Why? God damn it. I mean, it's not a bad draw. I'm still happy that we drew it. It's not a bad draw. Okay. This.
Your spear, sir.
The gentleman in the corner.
Dude.
Would he be a suitor to my lady?
Let's get this going, I think. The fuck? Auto include, they said. Good card, they said. That was a 0-point lock that he played. Okay, not necessarily true. I guess it was a 3-point lock if we play Marauder. Wait, we can play Dennis on this now. Holy shit, wait, hold on a second. Wait, that might have been a -point lock. Because I don't have Armor's Workshop with me, but I can play Dennis on this card now. Right? I play Dennis on this card, and then he unlocks it. Giga Brain. Giga Brain.
I'm never short on stamina.
Okay, let's get rid of this. Yeah, oh wait, actually let's do this. This guy does not know what he's doing. He passed on 8. Cannot give him too much credit. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Imagine he has a Peller in hand. Okay, scenario comes down.
Best give up now.
Can we just pass now? It's still a 9-card round 3. It's still a 9-card round 3. I don't think we pass here. I want to play this. I think we just keep going. We've got a good system going. We've got a lot of engines going here. We want to thin. Keep playing. We'll thin one more. And the Dennis is good right now. And it's blocking his Erendite. I think we keep going.
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Roach? They can play Roach. It's weird. I mean, it's a weird variation. But they can play Roach.
You want a piece of Bronwyn and Scruffy? Well,
He caught up. Holy crap, he caught up. Yes. Oh, I forgot to click this.
No one.
Oops.
And I'm not about to start.
Aw. That sucks. That's a -2. Do we click it now? This is boosted by 11. Wait, no, this is boosted by 19? Holy crap, it's boosted by 19. The Dennis on the Living Armor is weak to Peller? It is. It is, but whatever. I want to play it. It's too rare of an occasion not to play it. I don't think he'll see the power play, yeah. Dude, holy crap, this was a bad call to fight against this scenario.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
Okay. Do we have a pass? He's getting 1 point turn here, 1 point a turn here. We don't have a pass.
Right! Come on! Who's
Alright, guys. We're going all in.
I-ho! I-ho!
Oh, you can hear the honk honk? Ugh, fuck. Oh. Why does he give this thing? Damn. Biggest berserker you've ever seen, yeah. I lean towards just passing. Like, I'm not actually, like, I'm taking, you know, if we play, we're not really getting our card. And we're just making our Frenzied Out worse next turn. If we play, we'd probably play Frenzied Out instead of Rock Barrage, so that we thin. Because I don't, like, this looks kind of bad. This looks potentially really, really bad in a top deck situation. When we already have to mulligan this. Eskel's amazing top deck. Okay, top 2 best top decks, and then we just dodge the other bricks. Can't even play Justice.
Rather die than lend
I can't even play
Emperor.
Justice. Man. What the heck? Dude, this is at 3? Okay, so we go and get Berserker. Yeah? Simless for Rock Barrage. No, ping this, man. Okay.
all right?
I think this, but this might be early. But I don't have units to play these cards. Now he's gonna like Grace and then click. And then we can Rock Barrage. Oh, he didn't. Wait, what? Really? Is that trolling? Now he doesn't get Grace on this anymore. Erendite, his Erendite can't be that big. His Erendite is small if he has one. Paid actor, yeah, I think this is paid actor. Paid actor in every round, almost. Except for round 2. His round 2 was actually fairly decent.
The righteous shall be recompensed.
Uh-oh. We might still be losing.
Long live, etc., etc.
Also, paid actor there, with the positioning. He's trying really hard to lose, and I think we're still, like, he's still gonna win. I think.
Gentlemen, mount up.
Okay, we win. We win by 1 or 2, depending on where this hits. He threw so hard. He actually threw so hard just by not leadering the Windhelm. When he could have leadered the Windhelm for Grace 10. But I mean, we had to draw so bad in round 3 for that to even be close. Warriors. Lost 2 points on the AA play too. Did he? I didn't see. I didn't pay attention to that turn. What did he AA? He AA'd Centurion Knight, no? I thought. Okay, nice hand. No bricks. One on boost and one on leader value? Okay. Oh, he A'd Redanian. Yeah, A'd Redanian with the wrong position on the Lady of the Lake. And then didn't leader. He could have leadered it to proc the leader. We're playing dwarves against a dwarf, Tyrion Lannister. Oh my god, we won't be able to escalate any of his units. Okay. Warriors. It's been a while. Been a while since we saw some warriors. They're gonna be more this season. Hold on one sec.
I'll gut you like fishes! The stench of beer. I knows it well.
Alright, what are we Oneroing? I think it's Rock Barrage. Right? Or sorry, Frenzy Dow. We should Onero Frenzy Dow for the most thinning. Yeah, my wife came in. I played 12 hours of Expedition 33 in 2 days. That's it? Gulo has higher expectations than that. Alright, Living Armor and then Berserker? Yeah, and then Living Armor, Berserker, Volunteers, Miner, maybe Rock Barrage? LOL? He thought he could click again. I think he thought he could click again. People do that in half a day? Yeah, 12 hours in half a day. Exactly. He wouldn't dare pass here, right? 1 in 6 to tie. Leadering for a boardage. Living Armor confusing the crap out of everyone today? Yeah. Probably still thought Living Armor got Bloodthirst at 10. Although, I don't even know if how that would work. I think even if Living Armor's base power was 10, I still don't think this would work. Because it's not directly putting it at Bloodthirst. It's hitting the armor first, and it's the armor that puts it at Bloodthirst. Hey, Miamon, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. We're playing some wholesome Marauder Dwarves. I think I actually should start armoring this now, because I'm gonna play Miner, right? And then this is gonna be higher when I play the Miner. Would you play another? How many points do I need here? Play this.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
He's gonna probably kill the chariot with the raiders. And then we're gonna play Miner, and hopefully Miner lives. But it might die to like a gutting slash. I mean, if this dies, we'll just won't play the Marauder. It's fine. Urkia. Urkia means Ulula usually, right?
My father.
You're back 1 sec. I need this to dodge armor in order for this to have enough tempo to get ahead. We have the faith.
Humans
We have faith.
above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Okay, we didn't hit armor on the first turn. Now he gets a. Oh wait, I need this to hit. I need this to hit armor too, which is fine. Well, almost certainly will hit armor.
The gods speak to him.
So we can play this for 10? Yeah, we probably just do that.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
We have Simless Dennis this round if we want it. He doesn't have Bloodthirst 3 anymore. At least not guaranteed. With Herkia, he could get it. But he'd have a full leader.
Oh, I love the smell of a burning village in the morning.
Kyrgvi. Kyrgvi. You know what? I maybe should not have played this. I think there was something else I should have played. Okay, we're losing 5. I think I should have played this last turn instead of the Marauder. And then I think we'll play Simless and then Dennis. He might pass after the Simless. And the Dennis will have to get value from Mahakam Pass and Miner and Dwarven Chariot. Maybe this card. No pointer with the 51 months, thank you. If the target is damaged, it just depends on the order, the sequencing of when it checks. Does Brockvar Warrior check first? Or does Living Armor set its power equal to its armor first? You know, just like the duel interaction with Anseus earlier today, right? Anseus dueled the Living Armor, but the Living Armor finished the duel before it checked, before it executed this line where unit power is always equal to armor. I could pass here for a tie? Honestly? Dude, what if I hit the armor, though? I'm a little bit worried about the overcommit. Like, I don't even know if the tie is good for us, is the problem. Tie might not be good for us. He'll have last say in a tie. Because I'm red. Oh no, but I'll be up a card. Playing.
Feign not ignorance. Remember to whom you speak.
I lean towards thinning is winning as well. I feel like there's a chance we could have hit armor. There's a chance that, like, we draw really badly. Like, our best case scenario is a tie. It's not like a win/tie depending on if it hits armor. It's a tie/loss depending on whether it hits armor, right? So the best case scenario was a tie. And then we could draw poorly as well. I think we just go for the 2-0. We go for the 2-0 here. We Oniro Justice. We play everything. He has single last say. Oh, man. If we go for the 2-0, he can... Well, he won't have second form tier if we go for the 2-0. I'm going to at least play this. I think I like this card better.
A wee hint. Dunny jiggle this.
We only answer tier though. Last say doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, if we pass, we have to answer tier. With Eskel, and then we don't answer the tall unit. So, I want to make... Okay, but the problem is, his first form tier counters our strategy. His first form tier is a ton of points. Resetting our stuff. That's also a problem. I guess we won't actually be that tall. Yeah, we won't actually be that tall.
Glory to you.
Shoot. We could play Berserker and then click. But if we click early, we're losing points on Dennis. Berserker click is a nice clean way to kill this. We could also just let it live. It might be better to just play Justice Marauder instead. Yeah, maybe we don't kill it because we got Zoltan. Okay. So let's do this.
Get out, you baldy-faced baby.
We don't click. He can't Champions charge us right now. But he can tier us if he wants. The thing is, though, tier doesn't actually do any points. Tier only hits the armor, right? Tier will do 10 damage, and it'll hit the armor only. And so it's not actual points. Even after we Dennis... Okay, after we Dennis, he'll do more points, because it'll be more boost. You saw Scorch twice today? Really? In what decks? Is it like an anti-alchemy tech?
Into the fray, or I'll take it myself, you cunts!
Like we blunder. Full service.
Wait. Why did I do that? Whoops. Whoops. That was a mistake.
Oh, Zoltan, me sweetykins.
Shoot. I think maybe we should have passed. But if we pass, like, it's also weird, because then the Dennis gets a lot worse. Okay. Why did he do that? He's got to have tier in his hand, right?
Already? Or need I kill you again?
How many points does this play for if he has tier in his hand? He's got, what, 11 from this? He needs 17 right now. You get like 14 from this. I think we really should play this because I think we really should play this because we're not going to have units to play it in round 3. Is this the worst Dennis today? Yeah. This is the worst Dennis today for sure. He's got to have tier in his hand because he used Blood Eagle for something else. Or he might have Champion's Charge. Champion's Charge is not enough, though. And then now we 2-0 with Tier's not enough to win. Dwarf Clan's not enough to win. It's another 2-0. Holy. 2-0 Warriors. 2-0 against Warriors is like by far the most consistent strategy. I lose against Warriors so often when we get to round 3. And it like so often is a surprise too. It's like I shouldn't be losing this round 3, but they just have so many points when they get to round 3. Maybe no tier, but then he messed up with the Blood Eagle, right? He Blood Eagled for... Like, it was weird how he set up the Blood Eagle. He got Bloodthirst 1 and then played Blood Eagle for a 4P warrior. Like, I think he meant to maybe tutor something else with Blood Eagle that he wanted that was more expensive. Yeah, Dwarves historically good against warriors. That's true. With I mean, there were also other versions with like Defender and Groover that was very good against warriors.
Yield and save me some time.
Selfwound. Nice. That's armor combo. His hand is really good. I would consider maybe 1 mulligan on Volunteer. But honestly, we don't need to get greedy. We can just hold this as well. There's no Berserker? I guess I would... do I want a Berserker though? I don't even know if I want a Berserker against Self. We gotta play it. That's the point. Okay, this is definitely... It's almost too good. Thinking actually maybe we should play back row for more small dwarf bodies to put the temperings on, put the armor on. If I have to go, if it comes to this, like if I have to play Sinless Dennis in this round. Although that's bad against
Fool me once,
all blood.
death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
Made Maxi. Do I commit the living armor here? My hand is so good that I kind of have to commit it. I can't, like, not commit it. Just thinking about Shinri light pushing into 2-0.
Now! All together!
What? I guess you could technically play this card without Saris, but why would you? Why would you play this card without Saris? Is this Lippy?
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
Okay, no, there's a Mardrome. So it's just some sort of Selfwound. What should we play here? Like, I actually wish I had the Volunteers still. I don't really want to play this card. But I think it's still this card. Probably still this card. But it's like my source of high armor. But I'm not gonna play... I could play Frenzy Dow. If we're really crazy, we could play Frenzy Dow. Screw it, thinning is winning. See if he wants to pass now. I feel like I'm gonna regret that. I think there's gonna be an artist in the stack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really regret that. We're gonna get artist. Okay. Very good hand. Artist fits in with Olaf as well. Okay, but why do you think there's an Olaf? Just because he got buffed? I should not
lived in isolation for too bloody long.
should not have opened with this because of potential volunteers. Probably should have gone like, honestly, Oniro into Chariot. Oh. That's the worst verification I've ever seen. Wait, what? That's such a bad verification. Excuse me? It's not a 0 point. It's not a 0 point verification. It's like maybe a 2 to 6 point verification. It depends. If he has tall punish, then it's probably a 0 point verification. His deck should have tall punish.
Get out, you baldy-faced baby. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
I should also armor everything, I guess, against Blob.
Continent folk will never understand.
Okay. So Canute is coming down soon. Do I just escalate right away? Is it too early? Might be too early. But the thing is, I want to be able to kill Canute as well. How do I kill Canute? We kill Canute by having Berserker on the board, and then we go Zoltan Warrior? No, but this has to be dead to guarantee it. I'm worried like we go Eskel and then he just reses, but I think we're gonna do it.
Getting to work.
But it like gets rid of the vial. It gets rid of the vial part, which is really nice because vial makes him do more damage every time he canutes. All right, we are getting out soon. We're gonna get out soon, I think. We're gonna play Simless and then Dennis. Or Simless, Marauder, Dennis, and then get out. It's still 3 turns, but we're not gonna play these 2 cards. Why not pass now? Why not pass now? Because we have 6 armor on the board here. We've got this engine. And this is not that many points a turn. If he doesn't buff it, he's not that many points a turn, right?
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Not sure if we're supposed to armor other stuff. I'm worried about Tall Punish again. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. But like, I think if we didn't Eskel when after he viled, I don't think he would have Mardroned right away. I think he would have Canuted first.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
50.
Name tell!
Yeah, I think he would go 1 down, but I think it's more important that going one down is not that big of a deal. Not card advantage. I would love to pass now. We play this. This plays for 6 plus 13, 19 points. Maybe more. Maybe if we leader, there's more. Is Forge finally competitive with the buff? I think it's viable, but not competitive. My guess. My round 3 really sucks. My round 3, a lot of it is damage. And damage is going to be really bad. You guys want to pass here, or you're going to want to go round 3? Passing lets him hit this again, which is like really bad for us. Maybe we go round 3. Maybe we just go round 3. I can still muster up a decent amount of armor with Minor, Berserker, Leader. We can still get a decent amount of armor. It's not, but then we have 2 Berserkers, right? 2 Berserkers and then Minor. It's okay. Oh, Lord.
Uncrate!
Here comes a Care Trolled. And then this is going to be like 40 points.
Travelling is an option, you see. One of the better ones.
He's running out of turns though, so that's good. And he should have no res for Canute. Okay, we have 1 card advantage, double essay. I think this is our best hand. Skirmisher I don't think will be good, right? Well, Skirmisher could kill something. It could kill... Skirmisher could help kill Canute, but I don't think he can res Canute anymore. They don't play Fukusia. He has like a Draco Turtle with this. That's the scare. Yeah. I think this is the best hand. I don't know, maybe I could get rid of this. Playing Blob. Okay. Play this first. Do we leader? No, right? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we don't leader. We want to save all of our boosty boost until after he's passed so that he can't... reset. He's just gonna blob.
Blood! Blood!
You should have blob and maybe a tall punish. Oh, there's a tall punish. That's the tall punish. So we play Zoltan next? Uh-oh. What do we hit here? We gotta play Zoltan next, because we don't want to go tall. Do we hit these two? Hitting this is bad. Hitting this is like not wasting points. Do we hit this one? Maybe we hit this one. To not give him an extra explosion? So this one, do we also hit this one? I guess so, right? I think we do. I think we do it like this.
Always willing.
This and this.
Won't let him stand in our way. No, I will not.
Okay, that's good. Not hitting this is really good. And last card should be Blob. No Blob. He gets like almost no value with this. It's like 2 points with this. Oh god, it's Ceres as well. We have like no armor now. We need 20.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
No! Zoltan! Zoltan! Fuck! Double armor! At least it didn't hit the same boat twice. If it hit the same boat twice, we would have lost. How could you do this to me, Zoltan?